The Federal and Velevin Hypermarket jointly present the Thoothukudi Marathon 2024 to raise awareness on drug abuse. The event is co-presented by Edison Cardio Care Center, Tiruchendur, powered by L. Anand Jewelry and St. Mother Teresa Engineering College, Thoothukudi.
Hello and a warm welcome to Federal's special program, Capital Beat. It's an unfortunate day for India because ace grappler Vinesh Phogat, after qualifying for the semi-finals yesterday, was disqualified this morning because she was found 100 grams over the 50 kg weight limit. Now, Indian Olympic Association has appealed her disqualification. Prime Minister Modi expressed despair but praised Vinesh Phogat. In Parliament, Vinesh Phogat's disqualification became a huge issue. It became a major flashpoint. Opposition staged a walkout during the time when Sports Minister Mansukh Mandavia was making a statement where he said that we have done enough to support Vinesh Phogat, but the opposition walked out of parliament and it accused the government of not trying to do enough to save the national heroes. So, what about the charges which the opposition is leveling against the government on Vinesh Phogat? And of course, the disqualification. Is it really a conspiracy or a sheer coincidence? We'll try and discuss this. You can see the panelists on the screen. We have with us AB Subaya, who's an Olympian, a former hockey goalkeeper. Thank you, Mr. Subaya, for joining. Norris Preetham, the two veteran sports journalists of the country. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining on the Federal. And I'll begin with Mr. Subaya because he's on the road, and I hope just that the signal doesn't disconnect. But I'll start with you, Mr. Subaya, that Vinesh Phogat's disqualification, does it look like a coincidence, or do you think you sense a conspiracy? Because I was listening to Shiv Sena's Arvind Sawant, who said that, look, even the Kenyan athlete was disqualified, but when her government registered a protest strongly, she got back the silver medal. So does this disqualification look like a conspiracy?
No, in this matter, I would like to come. What sports person or a sports journalist, what they talk sense. No politician can talk sense on this matter. Every game is ruled by some guidelines, SOPs, and what they have to follow. Each and every sports person and their coaches and the managers and who is handling the sport, they all know that. You can't be just like that. It has happened with the Indian athlete. We are not going berserk and saying that what all kind of thing, it's a conspiracy. It's nothing like that. One medal for any other country, small country, it is a big thing. And we also, it's a precious for us. But we can't break any rules or guidelines is set by the governing body. That's the World Judo Federation or this thing. They all have a thing. So I can definitely watch as a player. They can't just make out. They should not politicize this issue. Actually, what's the opposition got to do? What the politician has to do with this?
No, forget the politicians. We'll come to the politics later. But even the players have pointed out. Vijender, the boxer, he has said that, it has never happened in the history that you are 10 grams overweight and then you get disqualified like that. Vijender has made a statement. He's from BJP, but he's made a statement like that. Similarly, Bajrang Punia, all these people have come out with statements saying that they can sense something is fishy.
See, Mr. Our all renowned sports journalists are there. See, if Vijender and all talking about that, they're fueling this whole issue. And it's not like that. We know each and everything. If they talk about Amit Rohit's red card, it is as per the thing is right. If you see that, it is a deliberate attempt to do the red card. You should accept it. Nobody is above the game or their rules. See, you just ask our renowned sports journalists. They are all covered from our year, before us. When we are playing, presently they are covered and they're much aware of the sports rules. What is it? Nobody can break any rules. Not 100 at 10 grams. It is 100 grams, 150 grams. We can also say Phogat was fighting for a 55 kgs and now she reduced and come to 50 kgs. So she could not maintain whatever. She tried everything. See, you should be fair. Whatever the rules are set, to be fair to each and every participant, contestant in the world level. It's
So
not
you are
that they reduce their weighing machine is wrong or something. Nothing like that.
okay. No, but people are talking. There are lots of conspiracy theories that maybe something must have been mixed with her water, or I don't know how many theories are coming up. They're innumerable of them. But then you are saying that it's a fair game, and there's been no injustice to Vinesh Phogat. That's what you say.
Not only Vinesh Phogat, like no, when we something happened with our country sports person or whatever, we all raise and say that this is only happened with the Indian team. It's not like that. Many incidents with all the top people also it happens. Okay, that is the rules is set. Rules is set. We, as per them, if they qualify, they'll allow. Otherwise, they are not going to allow. It is not for only for Vinesh Phogat. They did something.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Now I'm going to come to Norris. Norris, what about Vinesh Phogat? Now, does she return empty-handed because she's not only she will not get the silver medal also, which she won yesterday, and now she's going to be standing at the last mile. So, what does it mean now for Vinesh Phogat?
Plain and simple, come back without any medal, according to the rules, because the World Wrestling Federation has categorically said in the rules that if you are disqualified from the competition, not from the event, from the entire competition. She is scratched from the competition and she stands last now. So there is no question of giving medal. And in fact, the World Wrestling Federation has already announced the medal to the girl whom Vinesh beat last evening. What was the name? Muzon or from Cuba, that wrestler. So there is no question of Vinesh coming back with a medal, which is well within the rules, as Subhaya has very clearly said. I mean, politicians, I don't think they have ever entered any field. The only mudslinging, they do it in the parliament and elsewhere, in Hartal and strike. They know that kind of wrestling. They don't know the rules. If you know the rules, why did IOA first of all issued the statement? Because they knew it was within the rules. Within minutes, as the moment she was disqualified, Indian Olympic Association
So,
issued a statement.
Norris, are you saying that this entire narrative of injustice, the entire narrative of BJP not taking enough care to protect its national heroes, and especially Vinesh Phogat, because there is a political side to it. Everybody knows that she was fighting a sexual harassment case against a BJP MP, Brij Bhushan Sharan, and the entire BJP had high stakes in it. And now, all of a sudden, what we see is that yesterday also, when Vinesh Phogat had won the semi-finals, Prime Minister Narendra Modi never tweeted a congratulatory message. There was no message from the BJP. But today, all of a sudden, when she's disqualified, we see a tweet from the Prime Minister. We see a tweet by Amit Malviya. The entire BJP jumps, as if to put up a sympathy show. So what would one say, and how would one feel at this?
See, the thing is, here we are discussing two issues. We are taking two different issues. One is the politicization, which BJP, Congress, Communist Party, whatever they may keep saying, I'm not bothered with that. What I'm saying is,
speaking, is it politicization? What
yes,
Vinesh had to go through politically, what she had to go through, the government never stood by her. Nobody spoke for her ever throughout the election period. We never saw anybody standing by.
I covered their dharna, whatever the hartal, or whenever they were sitting on the Jantar Mantar. I spoke against them. I came on TV shows and criticized. But let us forget that what is past is past. Now, she was fighting for India in the Olympic Games and she had to take part well within the rules. So there's no point in saying that. I mean, I won't be surprised if Mr. Modi says, let's take a delegation to Paris and march on the roads and take out against IU. This is all nonsense.
No, but Norris, there's another thing. Now, if you see the India Alliance leaders, they have asked for an investigation. Akhilesh Yadav says that this entire matter should be investigated. Can this matter be investigated?
But tell me one thing: what is the investigation? Has any theft taken place?
What's that?
What is it?
She's overweight.
Investigate? Are they going to investigate the nuts and bolts of the weighing machine? What is
Weighing
this?
machine. That's right.
You can protest. You
Norris,
listen,
but
listen.
can this not be found out if they have mixed something in a drink?
No,
Can that
who
be not
these people
testimony?
don't even know how athletes stay in a village. The village is the most highly secured place in the world, where even the bird cannot go, even Indian cannot go,
Yes,
nobody can go, even the journalist cannot
go.
enter the games village. There's so much of security. I mean, the French government is not fools. It's a very, very secure place. Nothing can happen there. And these wrestlers or any sports person, these are very, very smart people in the camps in Patiala. If somebody gives a glass of water to somebody else, they don't take it because they know that it might be spiked with
Yeah.
a rope or something. So they don't take it. The problem is because she was 53 kg and she was fighting in 50. After yesterday's bout, she must have been completely dehydrated, and after that, she must have taken some fluids or nutrients or some fruit juices and all, and maybe that she reduced the body, the organism is such. When you are in a stress moment, you can't absorb things. It happens to all of us when we are in a kind of a very tense situation. We say, "Oh, I'm not feeling hungry." Either I don't feel hungry, or I start eating again and again without realizing that I have eaten that 4 times what I normally eat. So this must have happened. This is my hunch feeling. But to say that there's a conspiracy and Akhilesh Yadav and this and that, this is all nonsense. They have absolutely no clue to the rules. They have never entered the field of play. They just keep talking. I mean, this is not parliament. You have to keep fighting there. But
Right. All right. So
I
ultimately,
100% agree, sir. I 100% agree what you said. 100%.
can you really keep the politics aside as far as Vinesh Phogat's case is concerned? All what she had to go through, how BJP behaved with her, and now when she doesn't get a medal, do you think that the politics will not come in the way, Subaya?
No, we should not allow that. I think as a media and as a sports person, as a sports journalist, we should say, please get out of it. This situation. The PT Usha was legendary sports person. She's there in the Olympic village. She's not. Gagan Narang is there. They know what is the good, what is the rules, regulation, what is the rules, the each and every game. They're the one who when they might have tried each and everything to do that. After that, they issued the their whatever the IOA has come out with some comments of them. See who sitting here, no, they never played a sports in their life. They'll say,
Right.
okay, this is a conspiracy. Tomorrow you'll say that somebody from BJP would have mixed her drink and gave her in the night. So that
No,
is,
no.
they'll come up to that level.
Yes, Norris, I'll come to you and then I'll come back to Subaya again. That, what is, I mean, is it a fake narrative then? The opposition leaders, the way they are calling for investigation, they are saying that the government is not doing enough for for the national heroes. They've accused government of not doing enough. So is this a fake narrative?
Nilu,
What you're seeing on social media, is it a fake narrative then?
imagine if Rahul Gandhi was the president of Indian Olympic Association, this BJP would have killed them. Just because PT Usha is there, they are keeping quiet. Now they are not saying anything because PT Usha is nominated by the BJP to parliament. I mean, this is not Congress and BJP and all that. Why can't they understand that the rule is the same for everyone? They are talking
Everyone.
about this thing. The president of the Wrestling Federation has already come on record a statement on television interview and said that the matter is closed now. There is no hanky panky. There is nothing can be done because these are the rules. Why are we fighting on this? I fail to understand. We should
No,
have
but do
simply.
you appeal against a disqualification, Norris? If a disqualification comes in like this, do you appeal? Because Prime Minister Modi has also asked PT Usha to register a strong protest, and as much as it can help the matter, he's told her that you try whatever and do whatever you can.
No. Prime Minister Modi has, hiding his inability. What happened during the strike? The same Prime Minister didn't say anything. He was kept quiet. Now Prime Minister is saying just to to be in the limelight. When she won a medal, he didn't say anything. Now this controversy has come. He wants to show to the world that he is with Vinesh. But imagine if she had won the medal, the same Prime Minister would have kept his mouth shut. Right now, what will PT Usha do? I mean, on what basis? What is the basis? Tell me one thing. On what
Basis.
can you fight? You can fight if there is a bad umpiring. You can fight if there's a scoring problem is there. You can say the referee was there, or somebody was on dope. He or she was allowed to participate. These are the issues. But if somebody is found 100 grams, or whether it is 1 kilo or 2 kilo, even 100 grams is a hell of a lot in these contests. Now see, we are beaten by 100 grams. We are discussing all this because of 100 grams of overweight. Imagine. So 100 grams as a value in these games, in this contest. Even 100 grams is a hell of a lot in boxing and weightlifting. These people have absolutely, they haven't even checked the rules. They have not spoken to anyone. They have found a good parliament was in session. They have found a very good excuse to fire. That's all. Otherwise, there is nothing wrong with it.
So you are saying that politics is happening on both sides. Opposition
Yes.
is also playing to the gallery, and Prime Minister Modi has found a good opportunity to hide his inability. So he's
Yes.
trying to.
That's right.
Yes, that's right. I mean, imagine who the doctor who's there with the team. Who is the doctor? The best orthopedic doctor in the country, who's a world famous doctor, is there. Who, in fact, this doctor brought Vinesh back to Matt. When last year when she went with a knee injury, this is the same doctor, Padiwala, who brought her to the. So we should be grateful to him instead of saying negligence and this conspiracy and that. And the same doctor brought Neeraj Chopra back to action when he won the gold medal in Tokyo. So, and he is the chief of medical officer of the contingent. And last night, he tried his best. All night he was awake, and he was with Vinesh, giving her all kinds of things. And Vinesh was in double track suit, and she was running and sitting in sauna bath and all the kinds of things. The only thing is because she was 53 kg and she body demanded, after fight. So she had taken all these things, and she was 150. Imagine if she had taken part without reducing this weight. I mean, after reducing so much of weight, she would have died.
Right. All right. So Subhaya was raising his hand. But,
No,
yeah, so-
I'm raising because saying that is the right point. Mr. Narism is already told. That is, she was fighting earlier for 53. When the body comes, when it takes back, it's very difficult. It will go back to that age category. It's not easy to reduce your weight and fight down. So that is the one of the reasons she might not able to get that 100 grams down. So it will become a unequal grounds to fight.
She
Subhaya,
reduced 2 kgs. She reduced 2 kgs.
Right. No, Subhaya, I want to ask you a question. You yourself have been a player. And, the nutritionists, the physiotherapists, there are coaches who are always there with the players. They are guiding them at each and every point, wherever, and they ensure that, things don't go wrong. So if Vinesh Phogat was all okay till yesterday, and of course, what you're saying that maybe the conditions were such that she was dehydrated, she must have had some intake of nutrients, and that's why she was a little excessive, as far as the 10-gram weight is concerned. But the conspiracy theories, again, I'll come back to, because the talking point is the conspiracy theory. Now, say, for example, Vinesh's father-in-law, he said that, she had hair on her head. So why couldn't they guide her at that moment to cut her hair? This is also what was being discussed, that 300 grams to uska khali baal tha. Baal kyun nahi katwa diya? The Norris baal kyun nahi katwa sakte the? This is what they're saying.
See, I tell you what.
Cut her hair.
Even I thought of it. Baal kyun nahi katwa sakte? The thing is, if somebody had suggested and cut her hair, and if still she hadn't made it, the same people would have sexual harassment case against the person because uske ladki ke baal kaat diye. I mean, imagine, these are the things. The Olympics are these things that we talk about, these things only. Otherwise, there will be no games. These are the emotions and the chances taken, chances lost. All over the world, such things takes place. But there is no hanky-panky in it. There can be some maybe.
That was Vinesh's father-in-law's statement. But even Mahavir Phogat, who was Vinesh's uncle, he said that, these nutritionists and the physiotherapists, what are they getting the salary for if they cannot ensure this?
These are all emotional outbursts. These are all emotional outbursts. When the same doctor, same nutritionist made her win the Commonwealth Games and the Asian Games and qualify the Olympic Games, that time they didn't say this. These are useless people.
That's right.
The same doctor put her, as I told you earlier, the same doctor put her to mat again. So now to say that when it has come to, we should silently accept it. She's very close to me. I think I'm emotionally involved with her. She's like my own daughter. I have known her since 2014 or something. I've traveled with her for the World Championship, for the Asian Games, the Olympic Games. I love her so much. I was shattered last year. But that doesn't mean I'll go and start talking nonsense. We have to
Nonsense.
be,
Yeah.
and especially as Subhaya said, the media should also be play a responsible role and
Right.
explain the rules and tell these people this is not on. I mean, simply putting the mic and to get a precious bite from someone, this is not on. Poor fellow
You
Mahavir.
made an important point. Notice you made an important point that media should, behave responsibly. Now,
Yes.
since last night or early morning, since the time when ANI put that tweet saying that she's been disqualified because of the excessive 10 grams weight, uh, do you think that the media has not done enough homework and they have whipped up a frenzy, an unnecessary frenzy in the country?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, they should have known. I know it's 10 grams, it's 100 grams. That's what I came to know. Now, all the
Yeah,
thing, it's 100 grams.
100 grams. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, 100 grams. It was 100
Yeah,
grams.
100 grams. Yeah, that's what. Like, they should take up the rules of the, it's in the weightlifting, boxing, all this, wherever it is, yeah, that weight category fights. They are clearly mentioned. You can't take it, you can't have a unequal level while fighting any wrestling or something. They know they won't allow. You can be lesser than your weight category, but you can't be more than little also. 10 per, now to 100 grams, 10 grams also they'll tell them to weigh, come down. You reduce and you fight if you before your when your scheduled flight fight is there.
So, being a sports person, Subhaya, you feel that all what could be done was done, and all the help, whatever was possible, was given to Vinesh, and that was perfectly justified. And so, unnecessarily, this issue is being raked up against Vinesh.
Definitely. Definitely, I'm telling you, more than us, her coach would have been known, like now how to reduce it because he's a very experienced coach. So he would have known. He would have tried his removing her hair, whatever like he could have done because she's already had a medal in her this thing. If she don't fight in the final, at least she would have had a silver medal. But they would have tried each and everything. Then when it is can't happen this much that has happened is very unfortunate. We are also feeling very sad for her. And as for our country also, we lost such a confirmed medal. But see, it is happens. Like no, we can't happen. This is only sheer bad luck we can say.
Right. So, Norris, coming back to the moment when Vinesh now returns, because she has to return empty-handed. She doesn't have a medal in her hand. And what Narendra Modi tweeted said that you come back stronger. We are all rooting for you. That was the last line of the tweet he wrote. So, what does that mean now? Will it be followed up with a lot of photo op moments with Prime Minister Modi? He going and hugging Vinesh Phogat. Maybe all other BJP leaders would come and try and express those sympathies with Vinesh Phogat. How is it going to turn out when she returns to India?
What you said, it will
Asking you
all.
this question because there's a lot of political frenzy now over this. Yes,
Yes,
Norris.
all this will happen. All the politicians will go. They find to be in the same frame, and after 1 month, everybody will forget, and the same Vinesh Phogat will be considered as something a bad thing. You didn't know how to fight, and all these kind of things they will say. More or less similar thing happened to Shiny Wilson in 1986 in the Seoul Asian Games. She was a fantastic 800-meter runner. If not gold, she would have at least won a medal there. But in 800 meters, she cut the line 1 or 2 inches before, after the measuring line, and she was disqualified. Did we protest? No, we can't. We can't protest. The rules are such. I mean, if you take a false start,
There is
if you take a false start in 100 meters, can you say no, sorry, I took a false start? Modi will go and say no, give him another chance.
Yeah.
What rubbish?
Yeah, 100 meters, one foul start, all the world record also will go out because there is a rules are set.
no, but
Correct, sir. What you said is 100% right.
No, but Norris, one thing which disturbs me is that there are a lot many journalists who are talking about the conspiracy bit.
Most of them have never gone for wrestling. I'll take you back to 2000 Olympic Games in Sydney when Malleshwari won the bronze medal, the India's first medal for women in weightlifting, the entire Indian media contingent was watching hockey. They were not there. And then they talk about, these things and that thing. Okay, tell me, what is the conspiracy? Had somebody tied some half a kilo or 100 kg, 100 grams weight around her waist or something? That is a conspiracy. If somebody has, may ask her to Vinesh to wear 3 shoes or something, that is a conspiracy. I mean, she has gone to the scale alone with her coach and physio and nutritionist and all. The entire team has gone there. And if she's found 150 kg or 100 grams over, where is the conspiracy in that? First of all, you define the conspiracy. What is the conspiracy? Then I can say, yes, it was a conspiracy. I mean, like he was talking about, Subhaya was talking about the stick, which is well within the rules. Who else? Viren Raskina tweeted it was all right, but social media people challenging Viren Raskina, no, it was a foul. I mean, imagine who can be a better person than Viren Raskina to comment on hockey.
Right. All right. So, my last comment to you, my last question to you, Subhaya, that, how would you conclude this, the way it has happened? Of course, there was a lot of political sentiment as well as the social sentiment attached with Vinesh Phogat, all because what she underwent. And this is not hidden what she had to go through. She went through a sexual harassment case, which was very badly handled by the government of the day. The government never stood by her. And now when she returns empty-handed, we are saying that this politics or the frenzy which has been whipped up is misplaced. It doesn't have any place. So what would you say towards the end?
I think if she wants to continue the sport, she should come out with the statement properly. What is the rules and regulation of International Wrestling Federation and about the weight? So, and asking the politician not to meddle in this issue, because one thing is saying one pressure is less because Kejriwal is in jail. Otherwise, these are all people look for opportunity to just to be in the limelight, and what expense? In her expense. So she should come out with a statement. What is actually this thing? She could not get. It's a sheer her bad luck, and the bad luck for our India's bad luck that we lost this medal. And she's as a good sports person. If I am in her position, it is very difficult. But I would have told to rest of the other things to be lie in storage. I would have come out with say, this is the thing I could not have done. This is my bad luck or whatever it is. I would have come out like that and I have told, and everybody would have been shut their mouth. Actually, all the politicians, they would have not got their limelight by using her name.
All right. So we'll have to end it here. There is no place for controversy. That's what is being discussed here. But yes, Subhaya rightly pointed out that if Vinesh comes out with a statement, she clarifies, then maybe this frenzy might get diluted a little. But as of now, it's become a huge political flashpoint between BJP and the India Alliance. Yes, Norris, you wanted to make a point?
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to add to what Subhaya has said. I'll take you back to the Tokyo Olympic Games. There was an unwanted controversy created by a journalist saying that Neeraj Chopra's javelin was touched by Arshad Nadeem of Pakistan. Right? That he was tampering with it. The poor journalist didn't know the rules. The javelins kept there are for everybody's use.
Okay.
You take your javelin, you take your shot, this is your personal equipment. And previous night before the competition, they weigh it and check it meets all the specifications, and then kept it in a basket or a bucket. You must have seen in the TV thing that all the javelins are kept there for all the athletes. Anybody can take any journalist that javelin. So Arshad Nadeem just touched that javelin, and they raised a hue and cry. And at that point, Neeraj came with a statement and saying that this is all nonsense. He's a friend. He has not done anything. And what Subhaya is saying, that makes sense. If it's time for Vinesh to come out with a statement, sorry, I tried my best. I fought very well. I was hoping to get a medal, and I wanted to come up to the expectations of the people of India, and I'm hurt very badly. But there was no conspiracy. I was dehydrated and I had the drinks and all that. And unfortunately, I was found 120 or whatever grams overweight. So please forget it and don't make a mess of it and don't insult me. It's an insult to Vinesh if the people are saying this. The whole world is watching. I got a message from the world champions at Burrows and all this from US, they're asking, that why are you people shouting? Why are you people crying?
Shouting. That's what.
That's what he
That's
said.
right.
They've been, see, the thing is, earlier there was no technology. People didn't know what was happening in the other part of the world. Now everybody's watching us on
That's right.
internet, Twitter, and TV channels. They all know what is happening. They're laughing at us. That what is this
Right.
nonsense?
Yeah.
All right,
That's
all
right.
right. So this frenzy has become a mockery in a way. What Norris is pointing out, but we'll have to wait and watch if Vinesh comes out and makes a statement. Thank you so much, Mr. Subaya, Norris. It was wonderful having both of you on the program. And one appeal to the viewers who are watching this discussion: subscribe to our channel, send us your feedback, and stay tuned to the Federal.
The Federal and Vale Event Hypermarket jointly present the Thuthukudi Marathon 2024 to raise awareness on drug abuse. The event is co-presented by Edison Cardio Care Center, Tiruchendur, powered by L. Anand Jewelry and Saint Mother Teresa Engineering College, Thuthukudi.